Hi, this is Di, the bass playing mom, and today I am setting up my pedal board. This is how far I've gotten. Here is some footage of me getting it to this point.
All right, let's work on power supply. I will run these all underneath. We're not to the mounting part yet. Okay, so this one will go here. Compression. This one will go here. We got power to this, power to this, power to this. No, power to the compression, power to the tuner. So I think it will be the gate that daisy chains. The in seems to be on the right-hand side, the out seems to be on the left. I will daisy chain to the octave. Will that be okay? Let's look at his graph. The octave uses 10 milliamps. And the gate uses, the NS2 uses 20. And he said as long as I stay under 100, I'm fine. So that's 30, so we're good. This one I cannot daisy chain. There we go, this one. And this is plugged in. Now, the only way to know if we've gotten power to everything is to plug it in. Power supply has lit up. Hey, power, power, wonder working power. All right, so we have power now. Mounting everything is going to be a little more interesting. Let's start by taking everything off in order. Don't lose the setup. So the area of difficulty I came across was that everyone suggested, and I was all amped, to mount the power supply under the board. And that might totally work on a bigger board, but on the Junior, not so awesome. So I'll show you why. Because it's got to have room for these cords and this cord. This power supply fits perfectly in this knot. Not so hard. The problem is now I cannot plug this in. Now it's going to sit out a little bit to get that in, and then I can't plug any of these in. You see the problem? It doesn't, okay, if I go around, okay, I can go around and plug in, but how am I going to keep it at that level? And for this, and I have to reach in and unplug it and plug it in. All right, to mount this, you have to be able to plug these cords in. We have to do this. So I think I need brackets. So I can shim it and keep it right at this level so that I can plug this cord in and I can plug these cords in. And I have not bought the brackets yet. So that is going to have to be a long-term goal because all I have are these zip ties. And that's not going to work at all because I won't be able to keep it at a certain level with a zip tie, I don't think. So until I get brackets and start drilling, I'm going to have to temporarily keep this on top of my board. But with just 5 pedals, I think it's all right. Now, there's the issue of this. This, however, my DI does sit very well inside of the frame of the Junior. Look at that. So I just have to be able to get to this cord and to get to this cord easily. And I think it's gonna go. I just need to leave room so that I can plug this cord in and it'll bend down and fit. And room for these cords. I guess every time I set up my board I have to flip it over to plug this stuff in. Is that what you guys do? So let's flip this over, get our zip ties out, and mount this dang thing. That's weird that they would give you zip ties and they're not big enough. Why? Why would you give me zip ties that are too small? I want it to look as tidy as it can. Okay, so there's one. Well, I appreciate the black cable ties because all the ones we have are white. Long enough ones would have been awesome. It's going to take 3 cable ties to hook this up. Seems excessive, doesn't it? My daughter always says, seems aggressive. She seems aggressive for everything though, so I don't know if she knows what it means. All right, I think I got it. Tidy these up a bit. Oh. Okay, I definitely want to get the mounting brackets. This just does not look classy. This will get us by, but this is not a permanent solution. I guess I have to really, really know what I'm going to do, though, before I start drilling, huh? Baby, back we go. Lay your burdens down. You gotta lay. All right, now to tidy this up, push the cords behind. That will look nicer. All right, we have power. Now it's a matter of having signal. I always start with the gate first because it's the most complicated. So the input from the bass is going to be this rolling cord. All right, guys, so I am a little stuck. What has happened is I did not think about the fact if I'm running this row, I need a longer cable to go to this row. I already have a long cable for the gate that goes around. So it's this rolling cable. See this beautiful 18-inch rolling cable? I need one more just like it. When I have one more just like it, I can run that from here to here and the whole thing will work.
All right, so now we're back in real time. I got more comments and somebody mentioned that the pedals that I'm actually going to be using the most often should be to the front so they're easy to step on. So as far as I've gotten, I'm gonna rip it apart again. Because I really want my tuner in the front and I want and I've got my fuzz in the front, so that's good, but I'm gonna move my tuner up front. So I have some rearranging to do, and I've had some kind of revelations about the board. So I am finding that I made an error. I had worried about getting power to everything first, and I really think that is last. What I need to work on first is getting signal to everything and then getting electricity to it. So this is my new arrangement. Now the Polytune is lower, so I can actually turn it on and off easily. And I brought this down because it's the order. I want to go through this one before I get to the Muff, and I want to be able to reach this. And this leaves this where I can reach it. And yeah, so now I'm redoing everything. I had to get out Post-it notes and map it. That would be my advice to anyone who has to do this. Post-its. All right, guys, I like this layout a lot better. I bought another instrument cable, this 3-foot cable, so I can make a reach again. So here's what I've got. Gate, compression sustain, tuner, octave, fuzz. So I will be opening this new cable and running it from here to here. Oh, I have all the signal cables. I think I have them all figured out, laid out, and now I just have to do power. I was going to show you the back. This is how I have the back for now. I'm just shoring up the cables using cable ties and some Velcro strips that I have. And I'm sticking the Velcro to the back of the pedals because, you know, that works. So that's my temporary. I just know I'm going to end up changing it again, so I don't want to do anything permanent. All right, now the power supply. I got power to everything. I used these cable ties as little cord highways so that everything is kind of bundled up, still not as tidy as I want it to be. I guess that's where you come in. Like, if you have advice on how to clean this up and make it look more tidy, that would be awesome. Let me know what you think about the order. I have gate, compression sustain, tuner, octave, fuzz. And there's my power, and here's my DI. Working! Now, the octave. octave with the Muff. So I will have a playlist right here of all the pedal setup videos so that you can go on this journey with me, and down below you'll see some videos YouTube's picked just for you.